Good evening.
Hello.
Hello,
Hello.
Dr. Yana. Hello, Yong. So
Yeah.
today,
Hi.
so today is very special because we have Dr. Yana and Yong with us. So Dr. Yana basically is an expert in doing cool sculpting, chirolipolysis. She has like done, I think maybe don't know how many, few hundred cycles already. And then Yong is our in-house dietitian. Uh, so today's topic is talk about fat loss. Talk about fat loss. This is one of the topics that I love because I have been in a weight loss. I hear some noise. Okay, I have been in a weight loss industry for more than 20 years. I think one of the reason I love weight loss is because it's really very transformational. That you can really see customer transform, not only in terms of their body size but you can see they transform their life, like in terms of their self-esteem, their confidence, etc. So today, let's talk a little bit about this weight loss or fat loss revolution. I think a lot of people, maybe New Year that time, they already make a lot of New Year resolution to talk about, oh, I want to lose weight and things like that. So, and now we are actually in May, 5 months have passed. So I'm not sure people has lost their fat or actually people has increased more fats. What do you think, Dr. Yana? People lose more fats or gain some weight?
I think maybe 50, half is losing weight because of the MCO. So they're taking advantage of dieting and some increasing weight
Dr.
because
Yana, is somebody nearby you using phone or something? Because I can hear a lot of noise from your side.
no, I'm using my phone.
Anybody around you that is using phone, ask them to not come near you. I can hear a lot of noises.
Is I'm alone.
You're alone, but there's a lot of noise from your side.
Is it okay?
Okay. Yong, how about you?
Oh,
Okay, so for me,
Gain weight or lose weight?
I think gain weight because people tend to eat a lot of snacks during a riot. I did
Okay.
eat a lot because the snacks is too nice too for me.
Okay. So a lot of people, by the time 5 months down the road, instead of losing fats or losing weight, they will start to gain some weight and fat. After going
Yeah.
through MCO, like 2 rounds of MCO and
Yeah.
one round of Chinese New Year and one round of Hari Raya. So most probably a lot of people gain some fats, yeah.
Yeah. Because they don't
Okay,
have time for physical activity too.
okay. So Yong has joined us not too long ago. Then we
Yeah.
start to realize a lot of customers who love to tell us, oh, I don't eat, but I also gain weight.
Yeah.
I eat very little, also gain weight. So Yong currently do a lot of dietary recall to look at
Yeah.
what customers eat. So after you start to see what customer eat, what did you realize?
So I did realize some of them they actually don't really mind like I just eat a piece of biscuit. I think it no need to include in my diet all this, and also they tend to involve a lot of empty calories. All this
Okay.
actually lead to the positive energy balance. So anyone know like what's positive energy balance?
So basically, I think
Hmm.
gaining weight is about
Yeah.
max, right? If you eat more than
Yeah.
you use, basically it's positive. If you are
Yeah.
eating less than you use, then it's negative calories. Am I right?
Yeah, so to avoid weight gaining, we must always balance our energy input and also output. So what's that? So firstly I need to explain now. So for energy intake, is I mean energy input is the energy that we eat. I mean the food that we eat, everything. For energy output, we include the calories that we burn during the physical activity and also at rest. So it also we also need some energy for like essential functions in our body, like breathing, circulating, all this. Okay, and maybe repairing, growth, all this lah. So we can see if the weight is maintained means there's energy balance between both, and if there is a weight loss means the output is more than input, which we call it negative energy balance. For
Okay.
positive energy balance, we call it like the intake. We eat something we eat is more than we move. Okay, so that's
So
why
in
we'll call
order for
positive
us,
energy balance. Yep.
in order for us to lose 1 pound of fats, how many calories?
Mm-hmm.
1 pound of fat.
Okay,
How many calories?
one pound of fat is around 3,500 kcal. So if
Okay.
1 week you eat like you reduce like 500 kcal, you can lose around like 1 pound of fat, we call it. But if some of them they think like we just eat extra a bit lah, 10 kcal is okay for per day it's okay. But if you count if you consume 10 kcal per day, actually 1 year you can gain 0.45 kg. Yep.
Okay. So you see, actually, I with Yong joining us, and I start to let her recall my diet. I also realize actually I don't eat a lot. Okay. So when I see I don't eat a lot, but I snacks a lot. Okay. So a lot of
Yeah.
times when we don't eat our main meal, let's say our three main meals, let's say I need to eat about 1,005 calories. Actually, three main meals, 1,005 calories is quite a lot of food really. Okay.
Yeah.
But actually usually we don't eat so much, but we snacks a lot. So there's a lot of snacks that we didn't realize is also very high in calories. So before
Yep.
you recall my diet, I think I eat too much of fruit. So when it
Yep.
comes to grapes, whenever I eat grapes, I eat one whole bunch of grapes. Then
Yeah.
Young told me that it's only 8 biji. You can only eat
Yeah.
8 biji, not the whole bunch of that that
Yeah.
grapes, right? So I think there's a lot of this kind of hidden calories, and sometimes I didn't start to look at calories until Yong joined us. So that day when I look at when I eat one bowl of uh, fish bowl that she introduced me with the brown rice and the veggie and the fish, it tastes very nice, and it's only like 300 over calories, not too high, right? Then that day
Yeah.
I went to Family Mart and I buy one hot dog bun. You know hot dog bun? The
Yeah.
hot dog bun itself is 300 over calories. So,
Yeah.
so sometimes you think, oh, just eat one bun, not a lot. But actually, that particular bun is your one meal already. So I think actually a lot of people when they eat their main meal, they are not eating too much. But when they snacks, they tends to snacks a lot. So I
Mm.
think Young, after you look at so many customers at diet, what do you discover? Especially customers who say they didn't eat.
Okay, so firstly, as what Miss Yap say, they did eat a lot of fruits. They do think that actually fruits is very healthy. So I eat a lot. Like I did met some customer like they eat morning they eat like the half papaya, then maybe afternoon they eat like oranges. At night they eat grapes again, then maybe with a prune, pear, all this. Like show me like, oh, you see, today I'm eating healthy like that. But actually, what we recommended people is that we actually just need 2 serving of fruits per day. Yeah, 2 servings. 2 servings is actually quite okay. Like grapes, like myself say, just need 8 biji. Like those lychee, maybe 5 to 6 biji. If you want like you want to lose weight, but you want like more amount one you can eat like star fruit can eat like if big one you can eat one whole, and then for like a medium size, you can eat up to 2 lah. Yeah, that's for those obese people. Okay.
So,
Um.
yeah, so that's why when we talk about weight loss, it's all about maths. Okay, are you eating
Yeah.
more calories or less calories? So when customer
Yes.
tell you, or if you are telling yourself, "Oh, I didn't eat, but I gained weight," this is you are lying to yourself. Either you are not
Yeah.
eating consciously, you just eat
Yeah.
and didn't realize. Sometimes I
Yeah.
think we will have things like when we watch TV, we eat, or when we are working, we eat, or so we unconsciously tends to eat a lot of things, or sometimes we eat sweets or chocolates or something, just very small, 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 but that is accumulated calories. But a lot of
Yeah.
times when you are unconscious, you don't go and monitor what you eat, you tend to overeat without you knowing.
Yeah.
True, true.
Okay.
Yeah.
So let's talk a little bit about our Malaysian lifestyle. Dr. Yana, what do you think is the Malaysian lifestyle? Nasi lemak, nasi rendang.
Malaysian
What
is
is the
eating continuously without stop, like snack all with the all the touching food, especially Asian culture, all with santan, you know, curry, all those with all the part of all history.
Dr. Yana? I think you need to change your phone while I talk to Yong. I think your line is very, very bad. And there
Oh,
is a lot of disturbance. So while I'll chat with Yong, can you just see how you can improve your phone?
alright.
Okay, I think you can exit and
Uh-huh.
join us back because we can't really hear you. Okay, John, come back. We talk about
Okay.
losing weight, right? So how about gaining
Yeah.
fats? So a lot of times people actually you gain fats over time also.
Yeah.
Yeah, how do
Okay, so
you?
for gaining fats, right? Firstly, we always like need to ask like, did you move a lot? Like, did you exercise a lot? You know, some of the people, even though like they don't really eat, but I mean they don't really exercise. They tend to eat a lot of like like those high fat food. Like so, you can see like exercise is one thing. Okay, you less exercise already, so the fat is tends to accumulate inside, and the toxin everything is inside. According like you if your age is like increasing everything, and then most importantly is the food intake lah. Some of them they actually nuts we counted as fat. So it's like we just recommend people because nuts is like good for our health. Yes, good for our health. Okay, but it's not like you need to like eat a bag. Okay, some of them they do not know like handful. Okay, a handful of nuts. You just like a handful of nuts.
So
Okay,
I think
like a lot.
a lot of times
Yeah.
we are not aware of the
Yeah.
quantity, I think. So
Yeah.
I know
Quantity.
that there are customers when you say, "Oh, can I eat prawn?" So by right, the prawn you can only eat 6, right? Then how many
Yeah.
your customer eat? How many prawns your customer eat?
Okay, so I have heard one case from my customer is that okay, so during the treatment, she just asked me like, hey, can I, during this weight loss program, can I eat the prawn? Like, I like seafood. Okay, I
Yeah.
just tell her like, oh, seafood is good. Okay, it's low calories. I mean, if you eat in an adequate amount, they are like, oh, low calories. Wow, very happy already. Then she go back, she just prepare like a plate. She like making it very nice plating. Then she just show me like, hey, you see, I eat 16 prawn today. I'm like so happy. Then I'm like, okay, actually one serving of prawn is only for 6. You just need to eat
6
six.
pieces.
Yeah,
Then
you
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 eat
don't need to
16
eat that
pieces.
much. You will exceed the calories. Then she's like, oh my god, I exceed already. Something like that. Yeah.
Okay, so we are continuing, Dr. Yana. Okay, so we are talking about typical Malaysian lifestyle. What do you think is a typical Malaysian lifestyle?
Continue. I think Malaysia continuously eating because all the mama store is open 24 hours a day, and all the, the lifestyle of Asian, we all gravy, santans, and all the style of eating.
So I think a lot of times we Malaysian, sometimes we love to eat heavy breakfast like nasi lemak, and
Yes.
sometimes you can see people eat a lot of char kway teow or curry mee in the
Yeah.
morning. So I think this is the time where our body are trying to detox, but we are trying to eat very heavy food. And then
Yes.
lunchtime usually because you eat so heavy in your breakfast, you tend to skip your lunch. Okay, and by the time you reach your dinner time, you are so hungry, you tend to overeat. Okay, so I think in Malaysian culture also we love to makan makan. A lot of times when we have open house, we go out with girlfriends, we go out with families, we always go for makan makan. So I think it's part of Malaysian culture, and we are actually the fattest in Southeast Asia. Do you all know that?
Yeah.
We are the fattest in Southeast Asia. So of course, talking about this, I think what really amazed me is the technology nowadays that can help, okay, to help us to get rid of the fats. So, Dr. Yana, maybe you want to talk a little bit about cool sculpting because you have done so many cycles. So, how does this work?
Michelle, is the line is okay now?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. It's okay.
All right. So, okay, because of the technology is really, really very good. I can tell you nowadays. So people in Malaysia or Southeast Asia, I think can really have a desire body kind of cool sculpting treatment, which is a cryolipolysis. The technology which can freeze the fat without damaging the tissue at the near area. Yeah. So cool
So,
sculpting actually
so this is basically this is a replacement of liposuction, right?
yes, exactly. This is FDA approved machine. So I can tell you non-invasive treatment and it's
Yeah.
actually very, very safe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I think what is really important is in non-invasive because a lot of times when we think of liposuctions, it's really quite scary when you go, to do liposuction and there is so many cases you heard about people dying because of liposuction. So this is really good because it's non-invasive, but it helps you to kill the fats, means you get rid of your fats permanently. So Dr. Yana, after you do so many cycle of this cool sculpting, and Dr. Yana also do for me, like she did many cycles on me as well. So how do you describe the results? You think the results is amazing?
Yes. Of course. It's amazing. It's not invasive. 3 to 6 months for the fat discreted from your body system, from your body. But of course, if you take your diet and also some exercise, it will be more faster. Maybe 1 or 2 months. Uh,
Okay.
personally, myself, can get the result.
So I have customers who told me that, oh, cool sculpting, no result. I can only tell you if you do cool sculpting and you think no result, number one, you did not do it correctly. Number two is you're not doing enough cycle, because if you are this fat, then you need to do more cycle. So I
Yeah,
think we are one of the company who execute the most when it comes to debulking, debulking the whole body. So maybe Ellie, we can show a little bit on the before after photos that Dr. Yana had. Do we have the before after photos? So I think what is really amazing about this treatment is after you do for 35 minutes, then after 3 days, the fats is actually programmed to die. Okay, so immediately you don't see fat loss, but after 3 days, you can see your fats will reduce. Can we enlarge it? Can we enlarge it, Ali? Dr. Yana, this one is done how many cycles?
I think this one around 3 to 4 cycle per part. That's
Sorry? Per
three to
part, how many cycles?
3 to 4 cycle.
3 to 4 cycles. So the same part is 3 to 4 cycles. So you can see previously when we do weight loss treatment, it's always like you need to do 10, 20, 30, or even 100 times, right? So now you can see that per part, only 3 to 4 cycles, you can see such a big difference. Eddie, do we have another before after? Eddie, can we have another before after? I think we have a, I want the body. Okay, this one is the tights one. Tights is also, you can see amazing result. You can see the gap in between. Can we see another one, which is the tummy one? Yeah. So this one is how many cycle?
This one around
5 cycle. Okay.
6, 7 cycle lower abdomen, and the upper abdomen, 4 to 5 cycle.
Okay.
Uh-huh.
I think Dr. Yana, you might need to come to my room to talk. Your line is very bad.
Okay.
No, I can't hear clearly.
You can hear her clearly?
I can't hear Dr. Yana clearly.
Yeah, that's why I think her line is very bad. I think it's better for you to come and join me at my room here. Okay, can we see another before after? Yeah, I think this is really good results. This is doing 12 cycle of a cool max. And this one, I think the results is really amazing. Not perfect yet, but it's really amazing. I think this is at least 2 size drop already. Okay, so yeah, so this is the before after. You can see this is after 12 cycle. So Yong, actually when you look at all these customers results,
Okay.
and I also think that sometimes when customers come to us, they take it as a shortcut. They keep on eat, and then come here and
Yeah, they expect to lose the weight. Yeah. Okay. So for this, yeah.
Yeah.
For this, right? Okay. Normally, we do tell them it works together. Like it works better together with a healthy diet. So why do we say so? Is that after you undergo all this treatment, there will be inflammation in your body. So what we can do is tell them that they should eat healthy. So by having a healthy diet, eat clean, okay, you can strengthen your detoxification system in your body. That's why they can, eliminate those toxins and also have a better result in a month. Yep.
Yeah, sometimes I think when customers see such an amazing result with
Yeah.
Yeah, so sometimes if you see we have such an amazing result, sometimes customer will also take it like a shortcut, which is bad.
Yeah.
We should take it as a shortcut.
Yeah.
I think the lifestyle modification is really important. And sometimes
Yes.
when you are doing such okay, so Dr. Yana is here with us. So Dr. Yana, this treatment, you think how many cycles is needed?
Okay, this one we need to debug first.
Yeah.
Of course, this one around
12 max,
10 to 12
10 to 12
cycle. Yeah.
Right. Okay, so this one we did, I think, 12 cycle of debulking.
Yeah.
So it's not perfect yet, but it's really a huge difference.
It's a
huge difference. So a lot of times when we are doing this, it's really important to also detox your body.
Yeah.
So a lot of times when customers see such a good results, they will keep eating.
Yeah.
So how do they advise the customer? Because when we start to do this type of fat loss treatment, your body will
Yeah.
start to also produce a lot of inflammation,
Uh-huh.
right?
Yes.
Mm.
Normally, customer will feel pain right after 1 day of treatment. So the pain will prolong. Depends on the customer, of course. Maybe 1 week or two weeks. So the inflammation, of course, we advise to detox. So we do massage, coffee scrub, and also hot blanket. And also we advise to do the auxiliaries for for firming and toning, and also we have the M tone to make the blood circulation increase.
Yeah. So I think number one, of course, if it's a younger patient, they usually see faster result because of their body lymphatic drainage are better. So for a patient who are have a very sluggish lymphatic system, they really need to modify their lifestyle. Yeah. So a lot of times, especially right now, I can see there are some customers who really lost up to very slim already, and now no matter how they eat, they
Yeah.
hardly gain
Yeah. Actually, I have one customer who do really vigorously, like every 1 week,
uh,
she come for 3 days
okay.
from 10:30 to 7:30
Wow.
every
Oh, wow.
Okay.
So this customer actually just delivered
Okay.
6 month post delivery. So she gained weight from XS to 3XL. So
Wow.
so in that journey of 1 month, but she is a determined in person. Of course, she take care of diet, exercise, and also do the co-sculpting. So as I said, co-sculpting is advantage to help. Of course, you have to help yourself in order to lose weight.
So I think the reason we actually brought Yong on board to our company is also to help customer to have lifestyle modification, because we think it's really bad, because we help you to lose so much of weight. And I mean, you can continue to eat, and of course, some customers don't mind to continue to spend so much of money, but to us, it's really not a healthy lifestyle. Okay, so Yong, when you want to do this lifestyle modification, usually how long does it take to change a person's lifestyle?
Okay, it will take approximately around 3 months. Okay,
Okay.
because yeah, it's not easy to change. Like you can't change everything, eating habit, everything like in 1 day. So it will take around 3 months like that to change it. Yeah.
Yeah. So I think a lot of times when they want to lose weight, they give themselves too short goal. Like I want to lose 10 kgs in 1 month.
Yes.
So it's not possible to lose 10 kgs. Even you
Yeah.
can lose 10 kgs in 1 month, is really unhealthy.
Yes.
Okay? Always give
Yeah.
yourself 3 months to go. And usually when we are doing 3 months ago, averagely per month, you can lose 2 to 5 kgs, depending on how overweight are you.
Yeah.
Okay?
Actually true.
Yeah.
Because normally I will advise my customer to enjoy the journey to get your body, your desired body. Enjoy the journey. Just enjoy, in the same time enjoy your food intake, but of course with the nutritionist consultation as well.
Yeah.
And
So,
then we
so
get
I think what is really motivating is every month, every week actually, we aim to lose about 1 pound of fat. So you just
Yeah.
need to reduce 500 calories per day, which in a week you lose about 3,500 calories, which is
Yeah.
equivalent to 1 pound of fats. And what is really important is losing fats and not muscle.
yeah, true.
Yeah.
When you start to lose muscle, that is where you think, why I lose 2 kg, I bounce back to 3 kg. Because once you start to lose your muscle, you actually has lower metabolic rate.
True.
Yeah.
So when it comes to these fats, why do you think is the results is very permanent?
Okay, because clinically research, co-sculpting is designed to permanently remove, or we call it apoptosis. That means the fat cell is died under -4 degree and below. But whereby our Coolsculpting machine is designed with -11 to -14. Depends on the uh, applicator that we use and which part of it.
So, which part you love to do the most? Which part you think see the most
The
results?
most result. Okay, the easiest part, of course, I can say lower abdomen
Okay,
and also inner thigh.
okay,
Uh-huh.
okay,
That is
okay.
the easiest part, and also flank. Yeah,
Flank, huh?
flank area.
Okay, okay.
So that's the easiest part.
So I remember previously before my second child,
Mm.
I did co-sculpting on my waist. So
Uh-huh.
I only did one side and the other side I did not do. And
Yeah.
even after my second child gave birth, one side of my waist is more slim and the other side is actually more
More
fat.
fat.
So a lot of times when people say, "I no result," then I will show, how can no result? If you look at all the before after photos that we did, the results are amazing. Okay,
Yeah, yeah.
and usually, younger people or people who has better lifestyle, they can see the result as soon as 2 weeks.
Yes.
But people who are not so good in their diet and their lifestyle might take up to 3 months.
Yeah.
Might take up to 3 months.
I
So how many customers that you have transformed that are really happy? Can share a bit of the testimonial stories.
Of course. Okay, there is one celebrity. Okay, should I call her name or okay, okay.
She's a celebrity.
Yeah,
Okay.
she is celebrity, and one is the owner of big company.
Okay.
Okay, I think the COO, yes. Most of them is like, I can tell the weight, the height is around 165, 170, but weight around 80 to 75 to 80 kg, which is L to XL size. So from there, they transform to XS size.
XS.
XS.
Yeah. So I think what really amazed me is a lot of times when I see this customer who comes in, they used to be fatter than me.
Yeah.
So they used to be fatter than me. Then after 3 months or some cases up to 6 months, they are now more slim than me.
Yeah.
So when they are more slim than me, they start to have a higher expectation on me. They will say, "Hey, why are you not losing fast?" So even right now, Yong is guiding me in terms of my diet. And surprisingly, when Yong started to look into my diet, she realized that actually my protein intake is very low. So even though I drink my protein shake every day, I thought that I eat a lot of protein, but actually my protein intake are quite low. So previously, when I start to lose weight, my weight are not very consistent. So once I lose, I gain it back. I lose, I gain it back because I lose a lot of muscle. I lose a lot of water. But currently with Yong's monitoring, the calories counting, and what are the right proportion of food that I should eat, my weight consistently every day drop 100 grams.
Wow.
Yeah. So every day if I eat correct. So this cannot cheat on, A lot of times people think that, I lose weight is like a magic. You want to eat magic pill, you want to eat magic. No, actually it's about your consistency. If you every day you eat correctly, every day you lose 100 grams. Every day when I step on it, I lose 100 grams. So it's very, very consistent. But of course, when I eat it wrong, I gain my 100 gram or even gain my 200 grams as well. Okay, so that's why weight loss is all about consistency and calculations. So when customers say that I don't eat much, the perception of not eating much, number one, is don't have awareness. They eat without knowing that they are eating. Number two is eating the wrong food. So like me, I previously I eat a lot of grapes. Every week I buy a lot of grapes and I love eating grapes, and every time I eat grapes, it's the whole bunch of grapes that I eat. Then Yong said, "Oh no, this is too sweet. We can only eat ate only not the whole bunch. Then only I realized, oh, I am taking too much of fruits. I mean, who would you know that you are taking too much of fruits that contribute to your weight gain?
I see.
Yeah. So, Yong, can you briefly talk about this 3 months transformation? For the first month, what can a customer expect?
So for the first month, actually first 2 weeks, we will get the diet record. The first visit we will take the diet record, like see what they normally eat in a week. But if they say like, oh, actually I every day eat differently, so I will just take like yesterday, like oh yesterday why you eat something like that. But it's not accurate. We just like Aga can know like what she eat, then kindly advise like on the diet record like. Okay, maybe we will ask them a question like, do you aware like anything from your diet, something wrong is there? Okay, some of the patient, some of we don't say patient right here, we say customer. Okay, so normally they will just tell like, oh, some of them they aware like, oh, sugary drink too much or this, but some of them they do not aware like, even though they tell like, oh, morning I eat fruits, afternoon I eat fruits, evening I eat fruits, supper I eat fruits with yogurt. It's okay, it's fine. Everything I eat very healthy, something like that. Some more on the yogurt I eat low fat, more like that. Telling me. So I'm like, okay, actually you're aware like the calorie intakes. Okay, so even though it's a healthy, like we call like fruits is a healthy food, but we can't eat a lot. Like if you exceed the intake, it's still counted as unhealthy lah. So for the direct recall, right, we normally ask them like, do you know your problem? Like anything you find out like you don't really think it's a good habit or this. So normally they will tell, okay, we also can will get their family history or this. Other than that, the body measurement, everything will be taken also. Body measurement is very important, okay? And also the in-body test to test their body fat mass, percentage, body fat, all this we need to know. Okay, especially the segmental parts one, we need to know like, oh, actually you fat at where, something like that. Okay,
I
to
think
explain to
another
them.
thing very
Yeah,
important in the in-body test is also to see your muscle mass. So
yeah,
sometimes when your muscle mass is too low, then you will start to realize your metabolism are very, very big. So instead
yeah,
of just losing fats, you actually need to increase your muscle. So while losing fats and increasing muscle, that is how you can sustain your weight better. If you keep on focusing on losing fats and also you might also lose muscle where your muscle already very low and you further lose your muscle, actually is very, very bad for your metabolism. So I think with your monitoring this, I think it's really helpful. And also the awareness, like when customers, I know that customers snap photos and show you what they eat, right? So when customers, so it's really not about us nagging the customer or not about us saying, oh, you cannot eat this and that, but it's all about awareness. Even today, you know that you want to eat something very heavy, which sometimes Yong will allow. Like me, I love ice cream. Then we sometimes will negotiate a bit. I want 2 scoops of ice cream. She will allow me 1 scoop, and then she will allow me to eat twice or 3 times a week. Not too bad actually, I feel. So it's the awareness. When you know that today you want to eat something heavy, you know that you need to counter it. Maybe eat a lighter dinner or maybe a healthier breakfast. And if you know that you're going to have a very heavy dinner today, then your breakfast and lunch should be healthier. So I think that awareness really help customer to realize that whatever we eat, we need to aware and control it. Yeah. So sometimes some people when they are guilty. Sometimes actually me, every time that I want to eat something bad, I start to eat and I tend to eat it for the whole day.
More.
Yeah. So sometimes because of the guilt, oh wow, already eat so much. Okay, let's just eat. Then when you start to count calories, like remember there's this one time Yong told me by 10 a.m. I already eat 1,000 calories. I wake up very early, So I went for a seminar. So I eat my I drink my protein. I eat my breakfast. And when you go to a seminar, they have breakfast. They have tea break. And even before lunchtime, yeah. So before lunchtime, I already eat 1,000 calories. So then she will remind me, oh, Yen, today you already achieved 1,000 calories by 10 a.m.
True.
You need to make sure you slow down.
In fact, right, in fact, one time to really control your diet, right? Even you do
So much treatment, right?
treatment cycle. Actually, I can't really see the
results.
result very very quickly. But after you actually taking care of your diet, it's actually amazing. I can see the difference.
So I think what happens is when we do treatment, especially if we do arms and do the flank or the inner thighs, usually that one, with or without diet, the results are still there. But when it comes to your tummy, if your eating habits is very bad, you will have a lot of bloatedness, and you will have a lot of water retention. You will have a lot of inflammation. That's why the results are not as good. But if you're doing treatment plus diet and plus an active lifestyle, like maybe you go for a walk, some exercise, the results is so amazing that it's so motivating. Like every week you see good result is so motivating. Yeah,
very true.
Okay. So and second month, usually second month, what during the lifestyle modification, what can we expect?
Okay, so for second month, right, we usually will teach the customer how to have a better food choice. How, like, when you go out, right, how to pick, like, instead of eating red meat every day, like which, like, you need to eat like white meat. Okay, seafood also can eat. Okay, you can choose bean, all this. Like, we will teach them, like, also the tips, like when you go out, like how you are going to like survive. Okay, you go makan makan. Okay, how you survive? Like, okay, you will teach them, like, okay, do not share dishes, all this. Okay, have your own meal, and then all this, like some small tips for them. Yeah.
So I think a lot of times, what customer face the challenge is also don't know what to eat.
Yeah, true.
Right?
Yeah, they don't know what to eat.
Yeah.
They don't know how to eat correctly.
Yes. So I think sometimes Yong will give us some tips, and she even orders some food for me. And I realized, wow, the food is yummy and it's healthy and the calories are low. I'm like, this is amazing. And sometimes she will do some ice cream for us, which is like low calories ice cream. So and it's also yummy. So I think it's also being creative and also education to know what the options are.
Yes.
If not, whenever you go out, you look at whatever food is available. It's always nasi lemak,
Roti canai.
roti canai, where people come in 24 hours, right? Roti canai, char kway teow.
Oh my god.
Okay, so what other food?
What else? Ice cream, of course.
Yeah.
Cake,
Chocolate.
cookies.
Sometimes, especially when I start to understand how the calories count are, I start to realize, sometimes I eat the whole bowl of fish bowl. It's only 300-400 calories, but my double scoop ice cream is already 400 calories. And not only the calories are high, and it's also empty calories. Means there's no nutrient, not much nutrient inside.
Yeah.
So we are eating something that actually doesn't really satisfy our body needs, the nutrient that our body needs. Yeah. Okay, so any other tip? So by the third month, you expect what, the customer is transformed or how?
Yeah, of course. I hope they will have a better food choice. This is a must. Okay, and also achieve some weight loss. Okay, because the first month, I think they can lose about, like, I think can 1 kg lah, because first 2 weeks they will be some trouble. They will like hard to like had to see the
Adjust.
diet also like very scared already, like had to follow this. Yeah. So it's like kind of hard. I understand. So it's like I will expect for first month is around 1 to 2 kg. So after that, maybe I will like the second month I will ask for more. Like if you aim for 0.5 kg per week, at least you need to have 2 to 4 kg per
Okay.
month. So
Okay.
for third
I only
month,
need
I
five.
expect
I only need five. So 5 weeks can or not? I
five
only
weeks.
need 5 kg. I will be happy already. So
Okay.
1 kg possible?
Yeah, but okay, we also need to understand like if the weight like drop until a certain amount, right? It will reach a stagnant mode. So it's like some of them they usually like, why I exercise already, I eat very healthy already, why still like remain the weight? Okay, we will tell them like it's normal. Like we need to like always remind them it's normal. We will reach like a certain stage. So for this, maybe we can like see is there any other improvement we can do, any more exercise that we can add on, or this, yeah. So it's normal everything. So for third month, I assume like I hope they will learn like no need like the guidance will be lesser and lesser, become more independent, of course. Okay. So
I
and
think
also
I think after 60 days, the it become a habit.
Yeah.
I also think
yeah.
after you eat healthily, your body start to adjust to it, and you will love it.
Yeah.
That you will
True.
feel that your body is less bloated, that your body
Yeah.
is actually feel better, and
Yeah.
you wouldn't want to eat all this
Mm,
toxic food anymore.
yeah,
So
yeah.
like I have been trying to eat healthy. I think for quite many weeks already. So
Mm.
occasionally I will have like some craving, and I will go and just
Wait.
whack
Wait
whatever.
only.
Okay. So then I start to realize after I eat some unhealthy food, it makes me feel not good.
Yes, true.
Yeah.
Mm.
So like you feel bloated, you feel lazy, you
Yeah,
feel
it's harder to
no
digest.
energy. Then you will start to realize, I prefer healthier food that give me a better energy, and you feel that your stomach is not
Yeah,
bloated.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
So I think that particular awareness is really, really
Mm.
important. So
Yeah.
Hui Bin just now said nasi lemak is a must. So how if someone really needs to eat nasi lemak, can they?
Okay. Okay, so for nasi lemak, right, I will suggest for peanuts don't eat a lot, okay, because peanuts they tend to eat a lot, right? Okay, we count it as fat, so don't eat a lot. But for the rice, usually we can change to half white rice, half santan, the rice cooked with santan. Yeah,
Not
it's
nice.
better. Hey, at least you can eat. At least you can eat half. It's not like I ask you to change everything into white rice.
Okay.
Yeah. So and also ask for more cucumber. Yeah, if you can, because nasi lemak normally they give like 2 3 pieces of cucumber. It's too less lah. Can ask for more. You
How
can.
about the sambal? Is the sambal very fattening?
Yes. Okay.
Yes.
Limit to two. Okay. Limit to
But
one
I
tablespoon,
need a
please.
lot of
Yeah,
sambal
me
when it
too.
comes to nasi lemak.
Me too.
Sambal is a lot of oil. It's very, very,
Oh,
very high calories. Yeah. Oh, why I never think of sambal is because I don't take sambal.
okay.
I don't
Okay.
take sambal. Yeah.
Okay. So can I actually eat nasi lemak and I don't eat the other two meals since it's so
Yeah.
fat? Possible?
Is
You
it okay?
can't do that. You can't do that. Okay. So normally, what I tell customer is that we usually separate our meal lah. We don't eat everything one lump in a one meal. Okay. We do separate our calories. It's easier for us to digest all this. Okay. And still got one thing I need to mention here, because lots of customer having this problem, like they thought they eat like very, very, very low calories is very good for them. Like you achieve like wow, huge weight
100
loss. I'm very
calories.
happy. Yeah,
Okay.
it's like very, very less. So what I want to tell here is like it's not very good for you to eat a very less calories diet is because your body will go into a starvation mode. So they will start to store fat because they thought like hey, your body is not going to have food, so I need to store all the energy. Okay, when they
Okay.
store up, right, your metabolic rate also become low because the metabolism will think like, oh, if I still run like normal, will use up the energy easier. That's why it will go low also. So it's like this is why I don't like let my customer like always tell them like, why you don't eat? Eat lah, please eat. Don't skip meal. Okay, eat. Some
Yeah.
of them
So
they will think
sometimes
like,
I
hey,
will
if I don't, yeah,
sometimes I
they're
will
like,
tell Yong, okay, I'm going to eat this, and at night I don't want to eat. And she said, you still can
yeah,
eat, you still have the calories to eat, so you cannot eat too
yeah,
less. I think that is also what happens when customers do that. They sometimes starve
yeah,
themselves, like don't eat, then the metabolic rate goes
Yes.
down. Then when you start eating, your metabolic rate
yeah,
did not up, and you start to your body start making fats
Yeah.
faster compared to
yeah,
yeah. So that's why I
mm,
think monitoring our diets is part of I mean it's very important. It's part of our
yes,
program. So when you want to do such a high tech technology, not only that we should get rid of the old fats, but I think it is also a lifestyle
Yes.
modification.
True.
So if you don't change your lifestyle, it's not sustainable, right?
Yes.
So it's like, come on, you keep on let your body gain
Yes.
and lose. It's really bad for your body.
True.
So
yeah,
even me myself, I have been in a beauty industry, a weight loss industry for 20 years. I have gone through so many diet plans, and there are still a lot to learn, you know. And having a coach, a person to guide you on a daily basis, uh, every meal they tell you what you want, educate you what is right and what is wrong.
yeah,
I think that really give a lot of values. You know, like me, I always think that I take enough protein, then only realize actually my protein intake are very low. Yeah, because we
yeah,
sometimes we eat like fried rice, it's all carbo, right?
True.
Or we eat noodles, it's
yeah,
meat as well. Porridge is also
yeah,
meat. So it's really our protein intake are very low, and being creative in what we eat, I think is
It's
important
important.
because
Yeah.
we love variety, right? If you are every day eating the same thing, also it
It's
gets
so
very
boring.
boring.
Yeah.
Yes, I think if you have variety and the food is nice, I think it's easier. It's easier.
yes,
Oh, okay. So Ellie is asking, is the treatment painful or not?
Oh, the Coolsculpting
Yeah.
treatment. Okay. It's bearable. It's like I can say during the suction, it's like a pinchable and freezing, like cooling sensation.
Sensation.
And then that's the for 10, maybe for 10 minutes only. Okay, and then it will
Numb.
numb
Mm,
for the whole treatment.
mm.
And then after we remove the applicator, the 2 minute massage, of course, most of the customer like
Pain.
pain. Yeah, it's pain. I can't. I will never lie. It's pain for a while only, like really for a while.
So every time Dr. Yana helped me to do, I will like okay, very chill, right? So suction is okay, then the cooling is okay, you know, you feel numb. After 35 minutes, when she removed and when she start massaging, maybe the first minute was like okay, no pain, it's okay. Then when the second minute come, it is so pain. I was like, oh my god, why do I want to do this to me? You know. But after that, maybe it will be for 1 2 minutes, okay?
Yeah,
So after that 2 minutes, she put some warm
warm
towel, okay,
towel.
then it's okay.
Mm-mm.
And I can tell you, once you see the results, you will forget the pain. Then you want to do it again. So I always tell her, every time once I slim down, I see I will want to do it again. But whenever she massage me, I will like, oh my god, I don't want to do it anymore. But later on, I will do it. I think I at least how many cycles I did?
A lot. I think more
20,
than
30.
40, 40
Wow,
to
40,
50,
40 to
40 to
50. So
50.
imagine how fat am I. so so I think after my second child, I gained 20 kilograms.
Uh-huh.
So there's so much of fats that I need to lose. I basically do from my arms to my bra fat, my waistline, my tummy. I think my tummy I did the most, and then my thighs, yeah, inner thighs. So wow, I did more than 40 cycles. Okay, so we have another 3 minutes to go. Yong, anything else you want to share with us?
Okay, maybe I will tell like the benefit of the program. Like after you undergo the program, not only it can lose your weight, okay, because everyone concerned about it, right? Okay, of course it will lose your excess weight, okay. Other than that, okay, you can have like you will be like more energetic. Okay, you will have a better sleep and also healthier mind. Like you also will develop a like like healthier eating habit. Okay, you also have a better control of your food choice and also like having a good body size and also a healthier mind. You also will gain your self confidence and also self esteem. So what do you
I
think, Miss
think,
Yap?
yeah, I think what is really important is you have more energy. When you're eating right, you really feel that you have more energy. You don't feel lethargic or tired. Number two, I think it's really about the awareness. You know how you can choose to eat or not to eat. It's not addiction. Like I used to, every time after meal, I really need dessert. Like without a dessert, I feel agitated. But right now, I can choose because it's no longer an addiction. I can choose that if I want to eat, I can eat. If I don't want to eat, I can don't eat. You know, last time no, if I don't eat, I feel bad. I want to eat. I keep on wondering. That kind of like addiction, like I really need something sweet on my mouth, you know, that kind of feeling. So I think we also want to have that freedom to be able to choose what we want and choose what is healthy rather than we are addicted to something. Yeah.
True.
Okay. Okay. Thank you, Dr. Yana. Thank you, Yong. So I think if you all really want to lose your fats, lose your weight, and you want to become a healthier version of you, please come and look for Dr. Yana and Yong. So Yong will be your coach in nagging you. At the start, maybe you will feel a bit of nagging. But thereafter, I think you will really appreciate what she teach you. Okay, and you will feel that wow, your life changed because you are much more healthier and you have more energy. Okay, so come to Guidance Mall and look for Dr. Yana and Yong. So both of them are expert in weight loss. Okay, thanks for your time. Thank you, everybody.
Thank
Bye.
you. Bye.
Stay safe as well. I just did my vaccine yesterday. So if you have not registered for your vaccine, please register it as soon as possible. Okay? Bye. Bye.
Bye.